Good morning, students. This is class 12th biology. We were doing chapter 8, that is human health and disease. In previous lecture, we have seen some common diseases in human beings. We have even seen the causal organism which causes those diseases in human beings, even the symptoms, and even we have seen whether they are communicable or not. Now, in this lecture, we will come across the topic, or we will see the topic immunity. Now, there's a question for you. Suppose one of your colleague is suffering from common cold. So, whether you will get that infection or not, because common cold is a communicable disease. So, whether you will get infection or not, this totally depends upon your immunity. You may get infection or you may not get the infection. If your immune system is good, then it will fight against the pathogen of the common cold, and will not let the pathogen to enter or to infect your body. But if your immune system is weak, then the pathogen causing this common cold will enter into the body and will cause infection. So, what is immunity? It is the overall ability of the host to fight disease causing organisms, that is pathogen, by the immune system. And immunity is of two types: innate immunity and acquired immunity. First, we will see innate immunity. Innate means what? Innate means inborn, naturally, which a child acquires at the time of his birth. They are non-specific in nature. What this word non-specific means? Non-specific means that they will attack on all the pathogens coming or attacking the host. So they are non-specific. And the innate immunity is provided by various types of barriers which prevents the entry of pathogen into our body. Now, the innate immunity comprises of four types of barriers which prevent the entry of pathogen. First is physical barrier, second is psychological barrier, third is cellular barrier, and last is cytokine barrier. So let's see the physical barrier. The main physical barrier is our skin, and the mucus coating of epithelium lining of the respiratory, gastrointestinal and urogenital tract prevents the entry of microbes, that is pathogen, from entering our body. Now see, nostril is there, which in layman language we call nose. So inside nostril, hairs are present. When we inhale air, what happens? The dust particles gets entangled in the hairs which are present in the mucus lining which is present inside our nostril, and thus prevents infection or pathogen from entering in our body. Same thing happens in the entire respiratory, gastrointestinal and urogenital tract, because the entire portions, they are covered by the mucus coating. Now comes the physiological barriers. See, stomach, as you know, in stomach concentrated hydrochloric acid is present. In our mouth, salivary amylase is present. Tears, they are secreted from the sebaceous gland. So all these substances which are secreted by the glands are or contain chemicals, and thus prevent microbial growth, or you can say thus prevent the growth of the pathogen. Now comes the cellular barrier. As you know that the blood comprises of what? You have studied in 11th. It comprises of plasma, WBCs, RBCs and platelets. RBCs are commonly known as soldier of our body. Why? Because they fight against the pathogens or the microbes which enter in our body. Now, WBCs are of various types. They may be neutrophils, lymphocytes, monocytes, basophils, eosinophils.